to Life Lessons with Vanessa. How are you guys doing today, girl? Girls, boys, ladies, gentlemen, come on in and let me see if I am coming in clear. Let me see. Okay, it looks like I'm coming in clear. Y'all come on in and thumbs up the live stream. I'm getting ready to wash dishes. Getting ready to wash the dishes. I was gonna do a video. But I felt like coming and talking to you guys. So y'all come on in. I think I need to put a glove on this hand. My thumb is still healing, and oh, I hurt it today. I hurt my thumb a couple of times today, so I'm gonna put a glove on here so we won't get no dirty dishwater. But my thumb is looking better, y'all, but my thumb is looking better, but it's still hurting. So how are y'all doing? I got the comments turned off, so if y'all are looking at the chat and try to see where the chat is, there is no chat. I got the chat turned off. You can listen. You can't leave any comments. You can leave comments on the live stream after it's over with. Let me know you was in here. Let me know what you think about today's video. So, y'all see the title of this live stream is Who is Abigail? I need to call some of my family members. I need to call some of my family members and ask them, who is Abigail? Because, baby, we don't have nobody in our family named Abigail. Who is Abigail, y'all? Who is Abigail? This is funny to me. I want to know who Abigail is, y'all. Oh, I need a story time. I need a story time on who is Abigail. I'm going to have to do some private investigation and call some of my family members and ask them, who is Abigail? Girl, why you change your name? Did you change your name, girl? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I got questions. I'm trying to get some answers. Who is Abigail? Did you change your name? And if you did change your name, why did you name yourself Abigail? Like, that is so weird. That is so weird that people are going by names that ain't their names. It ain't your first name. It ain't your last name. It ain't your middle name. Like, where did you get that name from? Oh, Lord. That is really funny to me. Who is Abigail? Wow. So anyway, I got some titles. I got some titles of some books that I'm gonna write. I posted it on my community post. And I'm gonna do some story times. But I'm trying to find out who is Abigail. This trick done got rid of her whole first name? Like, girl! Who is Abigail? Is you going by your first name at all? Like, I just got a lot of questions. Why did you change your name? Is you wanted under your real name? Is somebody looking for you? Question. Is somebody looking for you under your real name? You running and hiding and ducking and dodging from some people? I'm just trying to find out. Like, it's several reasons why people would change their name. You know, I've had other people in my family that changed their names because they didn't like their names and it was ugly to them. And they wanted to be something that they were not. Like Abigail sounds like a Caucasian name. And I know the person that is going by Abigail always wanted to be white. They were never happy with who God created them to be. And they always wanted to be white. So I'm just wondering, are they going by Abigail? I don't know, child. This is so confusing to me. Who in the hell? Who in the hell is Abigail? Hold on, y'all. I'm about to call my brother. And ask him, who in the hell is Abigail? Hold on. I don't know if his number on this phone. I'm about to call my brother. Who is Abigail? They on a different time zone. He ain't answering. Let me see, who else can I call to ask who is Abigail? I don't know nobody named Abigail, y'all. Hold on. I don't know who Abigail is. Everybody I'm calling y'all, they on a different time zone. It's like 11 and 12 where they at. Your call has... Okay, so they on a different time zone. Everybody on a different time zone. Oh, who else can I call? I know this person gonna be asleep. I know they not gonna answer. Everybody on a different time zone, y'all. I'm just trying to find out who Abigail is. I done called 3 people. Oh, I done called 3 people that would know who Abigail is. Let me call. Well, I'm about to call one more person. I know this person gonna be asleep. Everybody sleep. They all in Houston. They on a different time zone. I don't know who Abigail is. I think that's the only other. Let me see. Okay. I think that's it for the night. Maybe if they're up, they'll call me back. Because I'm trying to see who Abigail is, y'all. Everybody, let me call one more. This person ought to be up. Hey, I'm live. I'm live right now. I just had a quick question for you.
What's up? Oh, sweet. What's up?
Who do you know anybody in our family named Abigail? None of your sisters and brothers named Abigail? Okay, that's all I want to know. I'll call you back tomorrow. I love you. Oh, y'all, that was my brother. He was asleep. Any of your sisters and brothers named Abigail? Nope. Nope. That's funny. Oh, Lord. Let me see. Let me call one more person. They on a different time zone, y'all. They on a different time zone. Your call. Okay. They sleep. They in Texas, y'all. It's 9 or 10, 10, 11. It's 12 o'clock in Texas. These people sleep. They sleep. This funny. I don't know who Abigail is. I want to know who Abigail is, y'all. I don't know who Abigail is. That was my brother. He sleep. And he don't know who Abigail is. I don't know who Abigail is. I don't have no sisters, no brothers, no cousins, no relatives, no aunties, no uncles. I don't have nobody in my family named Abigail. But you know, if I would think, why would this person rename themselves? Why would they rename themselves? Why would they give themselves a new name? I'm just asking. Okay, so I have some story times that I'm gonna do that I posted on my community posts. These some titles to some videos and some books that's coming soon. I tried to kill my mother. My sister's husband seen me naked. I stole all my sister's clothes. Did I sleep with my sister's husband? That's going to be a good one. I am a colorist. I physically, mentally, emotionally abused my siblings. I stole from all my family members. I pushed my baby sister down the stairs. I walked naked in front of my brothers every chance I got. I had a baby for a married man. I wonder who did that. I tormented my siblings. I tormented my mother. I beat my dad, who was paralyzed, with a broomstick. I didn't do none of this, y'all. This gonna be the title of some videos and some books that I'm gonna write. I told him I was pregnant for him when I knew I wasn't. I tried to blackmail him. That's gonna be a good one, y'all. I got all my teeth knocked out of my mouth from scheming and scamming. I wonder who knocked your teeth out your mouth, girl. Why I really changed my name. That would be a good story time. Why I really changed my name. Oh, I was always a bitter and jealous bee. I tried to force my siblings to have sex with me. Oh, that's going to be a good one. Ooh. I lied on my siblings for attention. Wow. I posted that on my community post, y'all. That's going to be some titles to some books and story times. I'm going to tell. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. Some people want sympathy, and they want people to believe that they are under attack by the devil. Who would the devil be? The devil, that would be me. They're going to try to paint me out to be the devil. But what they won't tell you is that they came out and made videos about me, that they've been talking about me for years on their social medias. I have received emails from people in their circle that email me to ask me, is this your sister? I ain't know the person. The person emailed me clear blue sky. That's going to be a story time too. Is this your sister? And I was like, yeah, that's my sister. Your real sister? I'm like, yeah, that's my real sister. Y'all grew up in the same house together? Yep, we grew up in the same house together. Well, why they saying this about you and why they saying that about you? Girl, that is not nothing new. I'm not thinking about that person. I don't have nothing to do with that person. Why they talking about me? Why they got my name in their mouth? Why they trying to turn people against me on the internet, I have no idea. But they did. This not the first attack they did to me. I guess that's why I'm finally saying something, because this is not the first time this person did this to me. And I'm gonna tell the story time on that too. This is not the first time that this person attacked me. I still have the email from years ago when that person contacted me, asking me all kind of questions about this individual that my mom had, who was supposed to be my sister, who never was a sister. But I'm still trying to figure out who Abigail. I'm still trying to figure out who Abigail is, because I don't know nobody named Abigail. And that's funny to me. I don't know why that's funny to me. Why they picked the name Abigail? Oh, because they want to be the first letter in the alphabet? Because they want to, when somebody calls their name, they'll call their name first, the first letter in the alphabet. I don't know. But that's funny to me. That person has always craved for attention. That person has always lied on their siblings. That person has always tried to get their other siblings in trouble. That person has always walked around any and everybody, any female's friend or any female family member. She's always walked around that female's friend or family member's man, butt naked. She's walked around her own brother's butt naked. She liked to get naked. But I'm still trying to figure out who Abigail is, y'all. If y'all can tell me who Abigail is. I do not have any siblings named Abigail. My mother did not name any of her children Abigail. None of my siblings have a middle name. They can't say, oh, well, that's my middle name. None of my siblings have a middle name named Abigail. So I think Abigail should do a story time on why she changed her name, or did she? Because I don't know if she changed her name. I don't know. That's a question. That's why I'm asking, who is Abigail? Because I don't know. The person that made videos about me saying that I did things that I didn't do. I know her real name. And it's not Abigail. So I'm trying to see who Abigail is, girl. I'm just curious. I'm curious to know who is Abigail. If y'all know who Abigail is, DM me on Instagram at Vanessa's Vanlife Journey and let me know who Abigail is. Because I really would like to know who Abigail is, girl. That's an interesting name. So anyway, y'all, Abigail probably sent a few of her subscribers over here to leave comments on my channel today and tell me to stop talking about my family members. And If I don't stop talking about my family members, they're going to see me in a different light. What kind of light is that? If I keep talking about my family members, maybe you'll see them in a different light. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care nothing about how you see me. I don't care nothing about how you see me, how you perceive me, what you think about me. I only care about how Jesus sees me. And if anything that I say is a lie or an untrue statement, I have to answer to God for that. Now, when somebody came on YouTube and lied on me and talked about me, I ain't see none of y'all in them comments saying, that's your sister, you shouldn't be on YouTube talking about your sister. I ain't see nobody do that. But I don't need you to do that. You don't have to take up for me. You don't have to defend me. I can handle my own. But I just want to know who Abigail is. Who is Abigail? Anybody could tell me who Abigail is? Nope. You know, somebody came to my channel. Your sister this and your sister that. And I go look on her channel and I see Abigail. I say, I don't know nobody named Abigail. That ain't my sister. I don't have no sister named Abigail, y'all. And even though, no matter what her name is, she has never been my sister. So it really don't matter to me. I'm just being funny. But I'm being funny, but I'm telling the truth. I don't know who Abigail is. I have never met a Abigail in my life. I don't have any family members named Abigail. The person that's going by Abigail, her real name, she was not born a Abigail. She don't have a first name, a middle name, or a last name, Abigail. So I don't know who Abigail is. But I have had a couple of family members that were not happy with the name that their mother gave them, and they changed their name. So maybe she did what the other people did. And the other people that changed their names, they changed their name because they didn't like their name. They thought their name was ghetto. And they also wanted to be white. And let me tell y'all something. When I say these comments that other people, I have family members that wanted to be white. No disrespect to white people, because I am not racist, I am not colorist, and I am not prejudiced at all. I'm an African-American woman who had an African-American father and an African-American mother. Yes, there is Caucasian in our bloods. We are descendants of slavery. So I do have Caucasian in my blood somewhere down the line. But my mother and my father is black. And I have never wanted to be anything other than black. I've never wanted to be another race. I love who God created me to be. And I've never wanted to be anything else. But I do have family members that wanted to be something other than African American. I do have family members. I do have family members that are biracial, and I probably got a couple of family members that could probably pass for Caucasian. But I've never wanted to be anything other than an African American. All of my mom's children are African Americans. She didn't have any biracial children. So, but I have had a sibling who was not happy being African American, and they wanted to, I think that should be a title of one of my story times too. She wished she was born white. She was never happy. This sibling that wished she was born white, she was actually never happy. You could never, ever, ever do anything to make her happy. She was never happy. She was never happy with anything. She was never happy with the way she talked. That's why she talked like she talked now. That's why her mouth is all twisted now. Because she was never happy with the way she talked. She wanted to try to talk proper because she wished she was Caucasian. And I don't know how she talk now. Is proper. But she done literally messed up her mouth and twisted her mouth trying to be something that she's not. It's sad when you see people. It's sad when you see people who are not happy. They will try to make you think that they're happy being them, but they're not. They're not happy being them. They are not happy being them, and they are in competition with everybody else. And they put on a good facade that they're happy, but they're not. And this person that I'm talking about has never, ever been happy with themselves, even though God has given them a lot to be grateful for. They were actually never grateful. It's nothing nobody could ever do in their family, nothing even God could do for them that where they would be grateful like. So, and that's just go to show you, even this person going by another name, you wasn't even happy. And I have a story time on that too. She was never happy with the name that her mother gave her. And I think the name that her mama gave her was a beautiful name. My mom named all her children good, wholesome names that they weren't ghetto. They were good, wholesome. I even think you could say they were good, wholesome Christian names. So why would you not be happy? And why would you? She even tormented my mother. Y'all, thumbs up the live stream. Thumbs up the live stream. I know my friend. I know somebody else should be up. Let me see. Why? She is really asleep. She must go to bed early now. Now I know she be up late, but I don't know why she sleep. Y'all, thumbs up the live stream if you haven't already. You know, a person is not happy with themselves and they try to make everybody else around them miserable. One of my siblings used to try to make everybody in the house miserable. She would have campaigns just to make everybody else in the house miserable. I think my mom is scared of her. Ooh, y'all, I'm trying to get used to using my thumb. Ooh, it's sensitive. I think my mom is actually scared of her. And her and my mom don't have a good relationship, but she would like people to think everything is about presentation. Everything is about making yourself look good. Everything is about public appearance. And it's so fake. It's so fake. Like everybody, let me tell y'all this story. I was talking to one of my family members the other day. And they was telling me how this person that is going by Abigail, I don't know who they are. I don't know who Abigail is. And none of my family members know who Abigail is. But I'm going to have to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to have to talk to a couple of my family members and find out tomorrow who is Abigail. But anyway, I was talking to one of my family members not too long ago. And they said that Abigail, but we don't know who Abigail is. They said that Abigail, that they had said something to Abigail about her teeth. And Abigail has said that, so Abigail, since Abigail was a little girl, I remember the day it happened. Story time coming soon. Since Abigail was a little girl, she had a cracked teeth. Right here. Her whole teeth was cracked. But my mom never, because my mom was a neglective mother, never took her to the dentist to get that teeth fixed when it first got cracked. But Abigail cracked her teeth. I was there the day she cracked her teeth. So if she tell y'all something different, she lying. What is this thing? Hold on. I was there when Abigail cracked her teeth. So that's how I know all Abigail's teeth in her mouth are not real. And I don't know how many of her teeth are not real, but I think it's a lot. Because I heard that somebody knocked all Abigail's teeth out of her mouth. Literally, like, knocked all her teeth out of her mouth. That's what I heard through the grapevine, y'all. So I don't know how true that is. Allegedly, somebody knocked all Abigail's teeth out of her mouth. But again, I don't know who Abigail is. I'm just I guess she wants to be called Abigail, so I'm calling her Abigail. So, anyway, we was kids, and me and my cousins, I think we was walking from the movies. We had walked, went to the movies downtown, and I think we tried to get on a bus, and we didn't have enough money, and the man would not let us ride the bus because we didn't have enough money. So we had to walk home. And it was a long walk, y'all. We had to walk home. It was about 5 or 6 or maybe more of us. And Abigail and another one of my cousins was very limbo. Limbo? Very limbo, very acrobatic. So one of my cousins would always do flips and tricks and stuff. So him and Abigail is doing some flips and tricks. I think when I write my book, I'm going to use fictional names of characters. So I think one of my characters' name is going to be Abigail because I don't actually know nobody named Abigail. So I think the person in my book is probably going to be named Abigail because that's a good fictional name. Because I literally don't know nobody named Abigail. So I think that would be a good name to name one of my characters. Abigail. So, anywho. Oh, Lord. Anywho, y'all. So, this character name is Abigail. This is a fictional name, y'all. It's not the person's real name because I don't know nobody named Abigail. But I don't want to say their real name, so I'm just going to call them Abigail. Abigail was trying to do some flips and some tricks, and she fell, and she hit her teeth on the concrete. And when she hit her teeth on the concrete, it cracked. We were so young, y'all. We was young, dumb, and naive and stupid. We thought we could pick up the teeth and glue it back together. So we picked up the tooth, and we tried to glue it back together, but it wouldn't stay. My mom didn't take her to the dentist or anything like that. Eventually, that whole half of a tooth that was still in the mouth turned brown, and it turned yellow, and I believe that because my mom, she didn't take none of us to the doctor for anything we needed to go to the doctor for, or the dentist. She didn't take her to the dentist. So I believe that teeth start rotting, and she got like a gum disease or something from that, in that tooth. Because her breath would always smell because their tooth was rotten. So one of my family members was talking to me not too long ago, and they were saying something about Abigail. Again, Abigail is a fictional character. We don't have nobody in our family named Abigail. But anyway, one of my siblings had the cracked teeth, and now she don't have cracked teeth. So one of the siblings, one of the relatives was like, I guess, saying something to her about her teeth, her current teeth, and asking her maybe when, I don't know the whole conversation, asking her when she got her teeth done or whatever. And baby, she said she ain't got her teeth done. She never had, that all her teeth in her mouth is real. And she never had a cracked tooth. Girl, now see, let me tell you something. You know you a liar and the truth ain't in you. And you know that you are not saved and sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost when you try to convince your family members who knew you, who grew up with you, and we know you had a cracked tooth. Everybody, you got pictures. Now, Abigail, I just want to know, you got pictures from when you was in school with your cracked tooth. Did you get rid of all the pictures? So now you going around trying to argue with people who remember you from a little girl with a cracked tooth in your mouth all the way up to you became an adult. You had that cracked tooth in your mouth until you became an adult. And you going around telling people they lying. Girl, you need the Lord. You need Jesus. You know if people go around and lying about a tooth being cracked in their mouth, you can't believe nothing they say. So I was talking to the family member not too long ago, and they were saying that she argued with them. She called them a liar, and she started just getting mad at them. I ain't had no cracked tooth. I never had a cracked tooth. All my teeth is, girl, you done had all your teeth knocked out of your mouth, as far as I have heard, allegedly. And I don't think none of them teeth is real. I don't think none of them real. But I'm glad you had the money to get them fixed. But I don't think none of them real. But I do know the one in the front ain't real. Okay, nah, that ain't alleged. I do know that front tooth right here is not real. Now, why would you go around arguing with your family members who remember your tooth being cracked when you was a little girl? And the reason why this conversation came up, because the family member asked me, Vanessa, do you remember Abigail's teeth being cracked? And I'm like, yeah, girl, what you talking about? Talking about Abigail told me they ain't got no cracked tooth ever. Girl, I was like, what? I was like, yeah, I was there. I was there the day she cracked the tooth. Why would that be something that you would lie about? Why would you lie to a family member? I could see if you met somebody in your life right now and you don't want the people to know that you had bad teeth or you have fake teeth or you have cracked teeth. It would be no reason for you to tell them my teeth are fake. But why would you lie to somebody who knew you from a child and knew that your tooth was cracked? Why would you lie to that person, get emotional with that person, call that person a liar, and start arguing with that person because you want them to think that you have all your teeth in your mouth when you don't? Like, what is that to lie about? Y'all know some people are sick and insane in the membrane when they got to lie about stuff that God know they lying about. Now, who lie about their teeth being real or fake? To people who remember them from a child. Who does that? Who does that? Who lies about whether or not they got a, you know, there was this troll that have been trolling me for years, gonna say that all my teeth were fake and I wear dentures. Baby. And at the time when they said that, this tooth was still in. It didn't fall out. This recently fell out. But at the time when they said that, all my teeth in my mouth, I had all my teeth. So I do not wear dentures. I do not have any fake teeth in my mouth. I am missing one tooth. I have every teeth in my mouth. I never got my wisdom teeth pulled. When I was growing up, my teeth were perfectly aligned. And right now, my teeth are crooked now because I have my wisdom teeth in, and I never had my wisdom teeth pulled, and they're crowding and making my other teeth crooked. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I think I'm not speaking this on myself, but I think a couple of my teeth probably gonna fall out soon because I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't want that to happen, but my teeth are crowding each other because I never had my wisdom teeth. I have all 4 wisdom tooth in my mouth. So I never had them pulled. Everybody always told me, get your wisdom tooth pulled, get your wisdom tooth pulled. I ain't want to get mine pulled. But now, my teeth are crooked now because of it. I never had crooked teeth before. But now my teeth are crooked because not at the top, because I always had a gap at the top. I don't think my gap got smaller though. But the top is fine. It's the bottom that's crowding. But you know what? If my tooth fall out, it just fall out. And I'm not going to go around and lie to people and say, oh, my tooth never fell out. All of these are my real teeth. But that's so sad, y'all, that lets you know that people are not confident in who they are, where they came from. You can't, if you don't accept where you came from, that's why a lot of my family members do not like talking about the things that have happened in my family. That's why they do not like me talking about the things that happened to me in my family, because they want to make people believe that they have a perfect family, they had a perfect life, and they're in denial. They're in denial about who they are. If you can't accept your past, then you're not accepting who you are. Because who you are is a part of your past. Your past is a part of who you are. Like, if you were a prostitute and Jesus saved you, and you're not a prostitute anymore, and he delivered you and healed you, that's a good thing. That's a great testimony. That's a great testimony for somebody to say that they used to be a prostitute and God delivered them from being a prostitute. But you know, some people's pride, they can't admit to being a prostitute. They can't admit to having all their teeth knocked out of their mouth. They can't admit to having children out of wedlock with a married man. They can't admit to having abortions. They can't admit to tormenting and beating their brothers and sisters. They can't admit to sleeping with the same sex. They can't admit to walking around their brothers and sisters butt naked all the time. They can't admit to trying to blackmail people. They can't admit to trying to have sex with their own siblings, trying to force their siblings to have sex with them. I had one of my siblings try to force me to have sex with them. And they got mad because I ain't want them. They got mad because I did not want to participate in that perversion. And I ran and told an adult. And they got in big time trouble. They got a beating that day. They got a beating that day for trying to force me because they wanted me. They told me how beautiful I was and how pretty I was, and they lusted. They lusted after me and they wanted me. And they tried to force me to be with them. My own sibling tried to force me, tried to blackmail me to be with them. And if you go tell somebody, I'm going to tell them you did this and you did that, guess what? I went told anyway. I went told anyway. That's how this person was, so manipulative, would try to get you in trouble if you don't do what they want you to do. And then they'll turn around and say you did. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. But years ago, this gonna be some story times, y'all. I'm just giving y'all an idea of all the story times that I'm gonna tell about this fictional character. The story times are true, but the name of the character is fiction. The name of the character is Abigail. That's a fictional character. So we're going to call my characters from here on out Abigail. It is a fictional character because we've established that I don't know anybody named Abigail. I don't have any family members named Abigail. I don't have any sisters, any brothers named Abigail. None of my sister brothers have a middle name, Abigail. So my fictional character name is Abigail. Abigail tried to force me to be with her sexually. And I declined and refused. I did not want to be with Abigail sexually. And I went and told an adult what Abigail was trying to make me do. And Abigail got her butt beat that day. And she was mad at me. I think that's why Abigail, like, is really, I don't know why. Like, y'all, I don't know why. I can't, God knows, I have no idea why Abigail came on YouTube and started talking about me. Because Abigail knows, but I really think that Abigail thought that she could silence me with a lie, like she always tried to do to us children. She always would tell lies on us to get us to get in trouble. So I think Abigail thought that if she came on YouTube and told a lie on me, that would scare me into never speaking my truth about her. Well, I don't know why she did that, because, baby, that backfired. That backfired. That girl, I promise to God, and God knows this is the truth. Even though I tell my stories on YouTube and I've started writing books on my life story for years and just have never done anything with them. I had never ever planned, and God knows, other than me saying that Abigail broke into my house and stole my clothes, I had never planned on saying anything about Abigail and all the things that she did to my sisters and my brothers. That was never, ever going to be a part of my story. Never was I going to ever talk about her and say anything about her other than she tried to steal my clothes. I mean, she did steal my clothes. I got proof of that. But I was never, ever going to say anything about Abigail. Tormenting my sisters and brothers. I was never going to say anything about Abigail walking around naked in front of her brothers. I was never going to say anything about Abigail and what she did to her sister, her other sister. I was never going to say anything about Abigail trying to kill her mama. I was never, not because I was scared of Abigail, but because, you know, I left Abigail alone a long time ago. And when you leave people alone and you truly don't have a desire to have anything to do with them, and you've never had a relationship with them, you're not missing out on anything, so it don't bother you. It don't bother you. It don't bother you. It does not bother you. So, Abigail, in my story, is a non-factor. Like my trauma, Abigail caused hell in my sisters and brothers' lives. She probably caused more trauma. What she did caused more trauma for my other sisters and brothers. I was always able to handle Abigail, even though it was a challenge because I was a child myself, dealing with a demon child. But I was the only one, just like I was the only one that could check my daddy, I was the only one that could check Abigail. So Abigail was a non-factor to me. But Abigail wants to make everything about her. She wants my attention so bad. She wants to make it seem like I'm jealous of her. I don't care about Abigail. There's no love lost. There was never any love there. I had the love that I'm supposed to have for a sibling, but even after a while, when you realize your sibling is the devil, I don't love the devil. So I realized and recognized a long time ago that Abigail was evil and wicked, and that she was letting the devil use her. So, like, it's nothing between me and Abigail. I'm not jealous of Abigail. Abigail don't have nothing I want. Abigail wanted me. She wanted me. She tried to make me have sex with her. And I didn't want to have sex with her. She said she was going to lie and get me in trouble. Girl, I ran and told. I'm not scared of the devil, y'all. I am not scared of the devil. And I will not let the devil try to put me in no chokehold. And it don't matter how much people try to make you think that they're a good person and they're a nice person and that they're this and they're that. When you know the real person, they can fool everybody else, but they can't fool you and they can't fool God. I am not fooled, and none of my family members are fooled by Abigail. Abigail may go around the family members that really don't know her, but Abigail won't tell y'all that it's some family members won't have nothing to do with Abigail done been kicked out of everybody's house. The woman that brought me into the world told Abigail years ago, 34 years ago, I was there. She told Abigail 34 years ago, I'm not going nowhere else with you. But she probably still went somewhere else with her. But she told Abigail 34 years ago, I'm not going nowhere else with you, because everywhere I go with you, you get us kicked out. Everybody's house that Abigail will go to, her family members, she would get kicked out their house. She would steal from everybody house she go to. She gonna steal something. You gonna be missing something. Abigail is a compulsive liar, a compulsive thief. And when she come to your house, you gonna be missing something. Then she gonna go around and tell people you gave it to her. That is a lie. And then she'll blame it. Then she'll blame it on somebody else. I have another family member like that. One day, my sister called me, my other sister called me, and she said, Vanessa, I already know the answer to this question, but I just want to ask it. One of our family members was at her house, and I was at her house too. But I left early, and when she woke up in the morning, she had some money on the cabinet, and the money was gone. And baby, how about the family member told her, because they knew me and her was close. But how about the family, I guess they thought if they said I took the money that she wouldn't really be worried about it. So the person woke up, my sister woke up, and she had some money on the counter, and the money was gone when she woke up. I left in the middle of the night. Never turned on the light. Never seen the money. So when she asked me where did I take the money, I'm like, no, I ain't take no money. I ain't see no money. So she said, I know you didn't take your sister, but I just wanted you to know how this person done lied on you and threw you under the bus. Child, certain people could never come to my house. And Abigail is one of them. If you come to my house and I welcome you in my home and you steal from me, you can never come back to my house again. I'm sorry. Y'all need to hang these towels up so they could dry before I put them. You can never come back to my house again if I invited you in my home and you're going to come to my house and you're going to steal from me. Every last one of my relatives have kicked Abigail out of their house and told them she can't come back. And she even stole from them too. But that was years ago, so they might have forgave her. And they might let them back around her. But me, I don't want to have nothing to do with Abigail. I don't want to have nothing to do with Abigail. And it's sad. I think Abigail knows that I would never have nothing to do with her ever again in life. Abigail thought when my sister died, she was going to see me at my sister's funeral. I didn't go. When my daddy died, she thought she was going to see me at my daddy's funeral. I didn't go. So the last time I seen Abigail in person was when my sister got married. That's the last time I seen her in person, when my sister got married. And I don't remember what year that was, but then before then, the last time I seen her in person was 34 years ago when I kicked her out my house. and told her not to never come back. No more, no more, no more. Now, I have talked to Abigail on the phone. I would say probably 15 years or something like that. Or more than that. I don't know how long it's been. But she tried to talk to me on the phone at my daddy's house. I walked in the house and he said, here the phone. I say, who is that? And he say, Abigail. I said, I don't want to talk to her. So Abigail was trying to tell me some more lies. She wanted to lie and justify something she had done. And baby, I was through. I was through. You know, at some point in your life, you just get through. You get through with the foolishness. You through with the lies. You through with the fakeness, the phoniness. I'm just was through with Abigail and all her lies. I bought some potatoes. To make a potato soup. I'm going to change this glove because I just washed dishes with it. Let me rinse my hand off. But y'all, I pray for my enemies. I pray for y'all. Thumbs up the live stream. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I pray for people that are not delivered. It's so easy. I pray for people that pretend to know the Lord, pretend to have a personal relationship with Him. It's so easy to have a real relationship with God where you won't have to pretend. But some people have been living a fake life their whole life that they like pretend. They like pretend. They like pretending to be somebody that they're not. I think that's why Abigail probably changed her name, because I'm gonna peel the potatoes, y'all. I think that's why Abigail probably changed her name, because she liked to pretend to be somebody that she's not. She can't accept herself for who she is and was. Like, why would you change your name? She had a beautiful name. Why would you compare? Abigail always compared herself. Nothing was ever enough for Abigail. She was jealous. Now, you know when somebody jealous, and the reason why, y'all probably saying, well, what's the big deal? She changed her name. It is a big deal. You weren't there. Abigail was jealous of all her other sisters and brothers' names because Abigail did not have a middle name. And all of the rest of Abigail's sisters and brothers have middle names. So Abigail, this is going to be another story time, y'all. Abigail is mad at her mother because her mother didn't want her. Her mother, she was an unplanned pregnancy. And the whole time her mother was pregnant, she was not happy because she didn't want that pregnancy. And so her mother never even picked out a name for her. And when she was born, I don't think her mom knew whether it was going to be a girl or a boy. She didn't have a name. She didn't have a name picked out for if it was a girl. She didn't have a name picked out for if it was a boy. She was miserable and depressed the whole time she was pregnant. She didn't want to be pregnant. And it's some more to the story that I'm not going to tell y'all. But Abigail is upset and jealous of her other sisters and brothers because her mom picked out a name for her other sisters and brothers. Her mom had a name for it was if it was a girl. Her mom had a name if it was a boy. Abigail is the only child that her mother didn't have a name for, and her mama didn't care. And her mama was in the hospital, and her mama wouldn't even think of a name for the child. And so the nurses named Abigail. Well, the nurses told when the nurses come around, you got so many days before you have to pick a name for your child. So Abigail's mom waited the whole time, and she never picked a name for Abigail. And so the nurses told Abigail's mom, you have to pick a name. You have to pick a name. This is the deadline. You're getting ready to take her home. You have to pick a name. So Abigail, mama, the nurses brought Abigail, mama, a phone book. And the nurses started reading off names. And when they got to Abigail's name, the mama said, okay, that's her name. And she didn't pick a middle name or nothing. That was just Abigail's name. And Abigail has been angry and mad, and she was mad at her mama. Well, why couldn't you give me a middle name? And why couldn't you have a name? And she was mad. Like, she harassed her mama and bullied her mama to tell her the story. Then when her mama tells her the story, she mad at her mama. And that was her mama's story. I was there. I heard the story. That's why I could repeat it. So Abigail has always been jealous of her other sisters and brothers. Even though you will look at Abigail and you will say she's beautiful, and she will make you believe that she's confident, but she's not. And that's something that God wants to heal. I know that God wants to heal Abigail, but Abigail won't sit still. She lie and say she's healed. She lie and say she's delivered, but she's not. She's not. Because when God gives you peace that surpasses all understanding, you won't have to lie on other people. You won't worry about other people. You ain't going to attack other people. Like me, no matter what people say about me, I am not worried about other people. I tell my stories about things that have happened to me in my life. I have never lied on anybody. I've never lied on my mom, never lied on my dad. I'm not lying on Abigail. And God knows everything that I say is the truth. I have to answer to God. Baby, I ain't trying to go to hell for lying. God say no liars will make it into the kingdom of God. And God, if I've lied about anything, please bring it to my attention. Okay? But God knows I'm telling the truth. I feel sorry for Abigail because even though Abigail wants people to believe she's happy, Abigail has never been happy. That's probably why she changed her name. That's why her mouth is crooked, because she wasn't happy with being an African American, and she wanted to talk proper. She wanted to talk proper. She wanted to be recognized and And she done twisted her mouth all the way crooked. And that is not cute. Somebody needs to tell her the way she speaks. But everybody who know Abigail knows that that's not the way she talks for real. That's not the way she was raised to talk. She didn't speak like that when she was a child. She didn't speak like that until after she became an adult, way up into adulthood. I would say she probably didn't start trying to speak like that till she was probably about between 25 and 30. But that's sad how she done messed herself up trying to be something that she's not. And that's sad how she tried to come after me. And I ain't even thinking about the trick. Like when I recognize evil, I just leave people alone. That's what I'm guilty of. I am guilty of leaving people alone. And people don't like it when I leave them alone. I think Abigail had a fixation with me. I'm her competition in her mind. When nobody is my competition, everything that I do, Abigail does it. I was on YouTube first. Abigail came to YouTube. When Abigail first made that first video about me, them live streams, Abigail didn't have 2,000 subscribers. Now all of a sudden, it was in less than a week. She went from 2,000 subscribers. She been on YouTube for over 8-9 years, and she only had 2,000 subscribers. And she asked somebody, she asked the trolls in her live stream, where did I get all my subscribers from? But she claims she don't watch me. So if you claim you don't watch me, how you gonna say where did I get all my subscribers from? So they probably told her she buys her subscribers. I have never bought a subscriber a day in my life. So I think Abigail allegedly turned around because within a week she went from 2,000 subscribers. I don't even think she had 2,000 subscribers, y'all. Within a week, she went from less than 2,000 subscribers to 12,000 subscribers. Within a month, she went from 2,000 subscribers to 20,000 subscribers. I believe that Abigail is buying subscribers. Abigail, I ain't never bought no subscribers. Never. Not one. I don't buy subscribers. I don't pay for subscribers. I don't subscribe to people's channel so they could subscribe to my channel. Every subscriber I get, it's a subscriber that chose to hit the subscribe button. And if I lose them, because subscribers come and go. Like, I've deleted channels before they had good amount of subscribers. I've deleted channels with viral videos, over 100,000, over 200,000 views. I'm not in competition with you, Abigail. Whatever you accomplish in life, congratulations. But if you do it by trying to tear somebody else down, God know every word that you say about me behind the scenes. God know every lie that you told on me. God know that you have jealousy and anger and animosity in your heart towards me. God know that your heart is not even right with him. And I feel sorry for you the same way I feel sorry for these trolls. You should have been the last person to join forces with people that are trolling your own alleged blood sister. But that show me who you are. You've never been a good person. And that's why I will never have nothing to do with you ever again in life, because you cannot be trusted. You cannot be trusted. Never. Nothing you say. You want people to think that you love the Lord and you love Jesus. You can fool these people on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and TikTok, wherever else you want to go. You can fool these people in the world, but you ain't fooled the Lord. Y'all, one time God told me to tell Abigail something. I didn't want to tell her because I knew she wasn't going to receive it. And that's a story time coming soon. I end up telling Abigail what God told me to tell her. She told me I was a liar. Girl, that girl got so mad. She told me I was a liar, I was jealous, and that God didn't tell her to tell me, that God didn't tell me to tell her what I told her. She said she had been fasting and praying, and God spoke to her, and he told her, and so she didn't receive what I had to say. And I told her, I said, only one of us is telling the truth. You say God told you this. I say God told me that. I say, well, if God told you that, then it's going to come to pass and it's going to happen. If what God is telling me is true, then what you're saying is not going to come to pass. That's why I never talked to her on the phone again, y'all, because the way that this female attacked me, just because God had told me to tell her something. And when I tell y'all the story time, it wasn't even nothing for her to get mad at. God done spoke and told you what he wanted to tell you. And yet that go to show you, you don't even want to be delivered. You don't want healing. You don't want peace. So anyway, to make a long story short, Abigail said that I was lying and I was jealous of her and that God didn't tell me nothing to tell her. Well, at the end of the day, what Abigail, the minister, at the time, she was an apostle, y'all. She cursed me out for everything she knew. She cursed me out, y'all. Because what God told me to tell her, she didn't want to hear it. And at the end of the day, long story short, what Abigail said she had prayed for and fasted for, it did not come true. She said God told her. It didn't come true. And what I told Abigail that God told me to tell her, it came true. If you can't listen, if you don't have a spirit of discernment, I don't have no bad feelings in my heart towards Abigail. Why would I tell you God's told me? I don't like, y'all, I do not like to tell people. I tell y'all this on the channel all the time. I do not, if God tell me to tell somebody something, ooh, child, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to go tell nobody that God said this and God said that, because people do what they want to do and they don't care what God say. So I would rather for God to go talk to them people himself, because I talk to God every day and I know anything that God want to tell me. He ain't got to tell it to nobody else. He could come and tell it to me. But God, because me and Abigail was talking, and Abigail had asked me to pray for her concerning a situation. And so I prayed. And when I prayed, God gave me an answer different than the answer that Abigail wanted to hear. And God told me to tell her what he said the answer was. And baby, when I told Abigail what that answer was, that she asked me to pray for her. Girl, Abigail cursed me out. That was the last time I talked to Abigail. Now, why Abigail come on here and telling y'all some stories? I left you alone, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to have nothing to do with y'all. You, Abigail, didn't tell y'all that. I'm trying to think. Did Abigail have her second child by then? I don't even know if she had her second child yet. She might have had her second child yet, but oh yeah, she had her second child. I think. Did she? Yep, she had her second child already. But Abigail didn't want to hear what God had to say. I wonder if she repented for that. But I ain't want to have nothing else to do with it after that, because if you ask me to pray for you and then I go pray for you and then God tell me to give you a message and then you turn around and curse me out, call me out my name, tell me I'm jealous of you. Jealous of what? Accuse me of things that had never happened and that wasn't true, all because you're mad because God wants you to do something different than what you say he told you to do. Stop lying on God. That's why you can't believe nothing Abigail say, because she lied point blank, period. Lied on God. Say he told her to do something and God was not in that mess. He wasn't in it. And he told me he wasn't in it. I think she got mad at me, y'all, because I really do have the anointing of God. I think she got mad at me because God showed me that she was lying on him. And I mean, the bottom line was that she was lying on the Lord. God showed me that she was lying on him. And he told me to tell her what she needed to do to get herself together with him. And she rebuked it in the name of Jesus. She rebuked me and said I was a liar and I wasn't a Christian and I wasn't saved and God wasn't talking to me and God wasn't using me because I had a shaved head, y'all. Because I shaved my head because I had a bald spot. But that's a story time coming soon too. Abigail, if you're watching, repent. Repent. Testify about the things that God have, which I don't believe you saved. But if you are, testify how God delivered you of lying, of jealousy, testify how you tortured your sisters and brothers. Did God deliver you of colorism? You didn't like dark complected people. You made fun of your own sisters and brothers being dark complected. Because if you can't come on YouTube or Facebook or whatever the platform you talk on, and you can't tell people how God delivered you from colorism, then I don't think he have, because I know for a fact that you were prejudiced. I know for a fact that you bullied and harassed your sisters and brothers that were darker than you. I know a lot of stuff for a fact. And before you come out with any other book talking about anybody else in your family, I think you should rethink it. Now, I could talk about anybody I want to talk about in my family because I will not lie on people. But you better not never write nothing in a book about me that ain't true. Well, I remember years ago you told me you was gonna write a book and you was gonna put something in the book about me, and what you was gonna put in that book about me wasn't true. And I corrected you right then and there. That's not true. Well, that's what I remember. Well, how you gonna remember something that ain't never happened? Because that's what you wanted it to be. You always want to paint me out to be less than you, but God said, go ahead and paint me out to be less than you. God said, the last shall be first and the first shall be last. Keep trying to rush to the finish line to beat me. Keep copying everything I do. Keep buying subscribers because you're trying to compete with how many subscribers that I have. I don't care if you pass my subscriber count today or tomorrow. I ain't spent no money to get no subscribers, so I definitely ain't about to spend no money to try to compete with you. But if that's where your heart is at, you have to buy subscribers because you're trying to beat me. You have to copy everything I do. You came over here on YouTube because you seen I was over here and I wasn't thinking about you. You want me to think about you. I'm not. I'm talking about you because you was messing with me. But am I thinking about you? No. Am I jealous of you? Never. Never could I ever be jealous of anybody because God created in me who he wanted me to be. You're not even living up to your full potential with the Lord because you have never been happy with who he created you to be, Abigail. You're not. It's so many areas in your life where you have dropped the ball because you are not being who God called you to be. You're not using the gifts and the talents that God have given you. Stop trying to be everybody else. Stop trying to beat everybody else. That's why your brothers and your sisters don't want to have anything to do with you now, because everything is a competition. Because you try to turn everybody against each other. That's not a spirit of the Lord. God is not the author of confusion. And he don't dwell in no unclean temple. Your temple have been unclean since you was born. And as far as I can tell, you never gave your life to the Lord. You still manipulative. You joined in with them people on YouTube that was attacking me because that made you happy. That made you happy to see somebody attacking me. That made you happy to see somebody dragging me. That made you happy. Because that's all you ever did. But anywho, y'all, I boiled these potatoes to make a potato soup. But I think I'm going to make the potato soup tomorrow. Because I think I want to boil these potatoes a little more. But I just want to peel the skin off of them. And plus I have some potatoes in the oven that I baked for our potato bowls. I forgot about them. Ooh, I was going to go to sleep. But y'all, I got the chat turned off where nobody could comment. You could watch. You can thumbs up the live stream to let me know you're here. Double tap the screen to thumbs it up, or hit the 3 dots at the top of the video to give it a thumbs up. And if y'all want to support the channel in any shape, form, or fashion, click on the 3 dots, then click the description, and then click more. And all my information will appear: my Cash App, my PayPal, my Amazon wishlist, my mailing address. I'm born on Christmas Day, you guys. If anybody want to send me a gift for Christmas or my birthday, the mailing address is in the description box below. The description box, click the three dots. And you can go ahead and send your gifts, your cards now, and put birthday bash unboxing to Vanessa's Van Life Journey. And don't send me anything with Life's Lessons with Vanessa. My mailing address is under Vanessa's Van Life Journey. But yeah, if you want to send me a card or a gift card, a birthday card, you can send it to Vanessa's Van Life Journey. You can send it now. And put birthday bash unboxing so I can open it up on my birthday. I can open it up on my birthday, which is going to be Christmas Day, December the 25th. Ooh, I hurt my thumb. Or y'all can shop my Amazon wish list. I need to go put some things on my Amazon wish list, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm through washing dishes, but now I've got this pot to wash. And I'm gonna have that thing out the oven. I'm kind of hungry again, y'all, because y'all, my stomach was hurting so bad last night. I ate the rest of that chicken salad that I had cooked a while ago. It smelled good to me, but I don't think it was good. And girl, my stomach was hurting so bad last night. Oh my goodness. And this morning, Miss Charlene made a potato bowl. And I didn't eat it all because my stomach was hurting. Then she gave me some ginger. She wanted me to drink one of them little drinks that her and Miss Pauline be drinking, the vinegar drinks, the apple cider vinegar drinks. I didn't want that because I know the ginger works for me. For a stomach ache, it works almost instantly. So she gave me a piece of ginger, and I'm talking about my stomach stopped hurting almost instantly. I got to go use the bathroom, y'all. I'm gonna make a potato soup tomorrow, but I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator tonight. Y'all, I'll be right back. Let me go use the bathroom. I'm gonna come right back. I got to get the potatoes out the oven. Y'all, thumbs up the live stream. Let's get to 20 thumbs up. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Let me say something to this person that just ran to somebody else's channel to tell them something. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm a grown woman. I am the oldest of 6 children. I took care of my sisters and brothers. I made sacrifices for my sisters and brothers. Girl, can't nobody check me, boo. Who gonna check me, boo? You sound like a whole unsaved person going running to somebody else's channel and saying, your sister is talking about you. And she's saying that you said something untrue. And what that's gonna do? Tell me what that's gonna do. And tell me who gonna check me, boo? If you said that I'm live right now saying that somebody lied on me, aren't I within my rights to say that somebody lied on me? But why are you going over to that person's channel to say that I said they lied on me? Because you're messy. Y'all are some messy, bitter bees. Put your picture on your profile. Go put a video on your channel so I can see your face. Y'all some cowards. Am I scared of somebody? If I want to come on my channel and say somebody lying on me, ain't that my right? They could go on their channel and say I'm lying on them. This whole thing started because that person went on their channel and talked about me. So, can I not come back? So what is that to go run and tell? Can somebody talk about me and I come back and say they lied? And then can I come back and since they were in the mood of telling truths, can I come back and tell the truth? No, what you should have typed, I suggest you go delete that comment because it don't make sense. What you should have typed was, let me tell you what you should have typed. This is what you should have typed. You should have typed, did you try to kill your mama? You should have typed, did your sister husband see you naked? You should have typed, did you steal your sister clothes? You should have typed, did you sleep with your sister's husband? You should have typed, are you a colorist? You should have typed, did you physically and mentally and emotionally abuse your siblings? See, y'all don't care nothing about the truth. You should have typed, did you steal from any of your family members other than Vanessa? You should have typed, did you push your baby sister down the stairs? You should have typed, did you used to scratch your baby sister's nose? You should have typed, did you walk around in front of your brothers and your sisters butt naked all the time? You should have typed, did you have a baby for a married man? You should have typed, did you try to torment your siblings? You should have typed, did you try to torment your mother? You should have typed, did you beat your daddy that was paralyzed and in the wheelchair with a broom? That's what you should have typed. You should have typed. Y'all so funny. You should have typed. Did you ever tell a man you was pregnant and you wasn't pregnant for him? And you knew it when you told him? You should have typed, did anybody ever knock any of your teeth out your mouth? You should have typed that. You should have typed, did you ever try to blackmail anybody? See, you not after the truth. You just over there trying to tell on me. You should have typed, have you always been jealous and bitter and angry? You also should have typed, did you really get saved when you was 12 years old? You should have typed, did you ever try to have sex with any of your siblings? That's what you should have typed. Okay. You should have typed, did you used to lie on your siblings to get them in trouble? You should have typed that. You should have typed, have you ever had an abortion? Or 2 or 3 or 4? That's what you should have typed. You should have typed, did you ever try to sleep with the pastor's wife? I mean, husband? Did you ever try to sleep with the pastor? Yeah, you should type that. You should have typed, did you get mad at Vanessa because you asked her to pray for you and God told her something that you didn't want to hear? And you got mad at her? And cursed her out? You was a minister. You was an apostle and you cursed her out and called her everything but the child of God because God gave her a different answer than you say he gave you. That's what you should have typed. But y'all not after the truth. Y'all some messy, evil, wicked people that God is going to judge because, first of all, I am talking about a fictional character named Abigail because I don't know nobody named Abigail. You should have typed, your sister want to know who Abigail is because she said that's not your real name. I mean, if you trying to get to the bottom of stuff, y'all not trying to get to the bottom of nothing. Y'all don't really want to know the truth. Y'all don't really want to know the truth. A person said one thing about me that was a lie, and I said 10 and 20 things about them, and you ain't asking them, is any of it true? Because you don't want to know the truth. The devil already know everything I'm saying is the truth. God know what I'm saying is the truth, and the devil, you know I'm telling the truth too, but y'all don't care nothing about the truth. Y'all not no truth tellers, but see, that's why y'all on y'all way to hell. Because you worried about the wrong thing. You even letting the devil use you. You even letting the devil use you today. That female is subscribed to my channel. She already know what I'm saying. Everything I do, she copy. She been doing that for years. Trying to outdo me. Trying to outshine me. You can't outshine the Spirit of God. I'm not in competition with her and nobody else. Especially somebody that's pretending to know the Lord. There's no competition. I have the Spirit of God within me. I have the anointing of God on my life. Now, other people could fake that and shake that. But that don't mean nothing to me because I know who I am in the Lord. I know who the Lord is. That's the most important thing. But y'all are not worried about the truth. Y'all not trying to find the truth, seek the truth. You dislike me, and you will jump on any bandwagon and any train that's going to take you to hell. Because if you don't like me, you got a problem with Jesus. You got a problem with the Lord, because I'm his child. Y'all is something else. Messy. Some messy, petty people. Messy. But may God have mercy on y'all souls. Y'all gonna get exactly what y'all deserve. I turn y'all over. And I need to go back over there to their channel and make sure that I have you. I need to make sure that I have you blocked over here. Let me just double check. I think I got all of you. I be blocking y'all people. But let me just make sure that you are blocked from my channel, child. I wish YouTube would fix it where when you block somebody, they can't see y'all content. I wish that y'all could not see my content. Let me see if you're blocked. Nope, you're not blocked, but you will be after today. Let me screenshot you. Let me screenshot your messy comment again because I already screenshotted it. But baby, don't run and go tell nobody about what I'm doing. Go take it to the Lord in prayer. Go talk to God about it. Stop trying to create mess. And go tell the Lord, God, Vanessa over there talking about this character that she made up named Abigail. And she's saying this and she's saying that. And Lord, I don't know who to believe. If you are after the truth, why don't you pray to God? Stop going and run to somebody else who is human like you, who is a liar like you, and who walks in the flesh like you. Why don't you just go talk to God and ask God to show you, Lord, show me who telling the truth, and that's who I'm going to believe. Ask God to show you who y'all not after the truth. Because if you was after the truth, you'd seek the Lord. And you'd ask him to show you the truth. But y'all messy. Because you don't have to believe me. But what makes you just automatically believe somebody else? You could be led astray. You better ask God to show you. Don't go around believing what people say. Because what makes them believable? The devil is the father of lies. But you're not after the truth, because if you was, you wouldn't be running to nobody else's channel telling them nothing. You would be praying to God and asking God to reveal to you the truth. But you don't have no dog in this fight, so why do you care? You don't have no dog in this fight. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You're just a spectator. So watch her and watch me, and why pick a side? Because you don't know the truth. And if you want to know the truth, ask God to show you the truth. Ask God to reveal the person that's telling the truth. And ask God to reveal the person that's lying. That crooked mouth wench. gonna have to pay for every lie that she spoke about me in her life. And God is gonna judge me for something. It's not gonna be nothing that I say about her because I have not lied. Don't have to. Don't have to. Don't have to lie on nobody. I don't bother nobody. Y'all the one bothering me. I don't even know you. I don't even know you, demon. And you bothering me. Go and run to somebody else's channel like you can get me in trouble. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest. And God is on my side. He's not on her side. Don't be deceived. God is on my side. Because guess what? Vanessa ain't lied. God is not on the side of a liar. That woman want to make y'all think she's anointed and she's blessed and she's highly favored. Baby, you cannot be anointed and blessed and highly favored if lies are coming out your mouth. If you have to attack somebody with a lie, if you have to try to hurt somebody with a lie, that means that you're scared of them. That means that you're intimidated by them. That means that you're jealous of them. If you have to attack somebody with a lie, she made a big mistake by coming on here joining in with y'all demons. If she know like me, every one of y'all that come to her channel to tell her something, I would block you. I would delete your comment and I would block you. If you would have came over here and told me something about my sister, girl, see, they let y'all know she messy. Because she ain't blocking none of y'all demons. If you would have came over here and said something about my sister, I wouldn't have even went back and forth with you. I wouldn't have even asked you questions. I wouldn't have even addressed you. I would have blocked you. You come to my channel talking about one of my family members, I don't care if I talk about them. That's my story. Come to my channel if you want to and talk about one of my family members. You're going to get blocked. I'm not entertaining you. I'm not entertaining you. You can't ask me no questions. You can't tell me this. You can't tell me that. If you have a problem with one of my family members, that's your problem. And you better go handle it on your own. But you cannot get me to co-sign on nothing. Even this demon that I'm talking about, I would not be joining against nobody, against this demon. I'm going to say what I have to say, and this is what it is. But I don't have to join in with nobody else. I don't need nobody else's help to help me tell my truth. And my truth won't change because it's the truth. But that's how you know who's of what spirit. Because she didn't rebuke the devil. She didn't rebuke people coming to her page and coming to her channel talking about her own sister. She joined in with them. She added fuel to the fire. So now, all her secrets and her stories that I'm pretty sure she didn't want nobody to know. She didn't want nobody to know. Abigail and my fictional character in my story didn't want nobody to know that she had children out of wedlock. Oh, but she was saved. And when she had them children, y'all. When she had them children, she said she been saved since she was 12. She even had both of them children out of wedlock. She came on YouTube telling some story about me and some married men. Ask her if one of her children is for a married man. Ask her. I think both of them are bastards. You know what a bastard is? A bastard is a child that mama wasn't married. I'm a bastard. My mama wasn't married to my daddy. I'm a bastard. Okay, but I'm saved by grace. Ask her if any of her children are bastards. See, this is an example to y'all. Leave people alone. Leave people alone. Don't mess with people. Don't bother people. Because if people not bothering you, leave them alone. But if you know that somebody know all your business and you don't care and you care about that business being out, see, I don't care. If somebody want to come and say something about me and it's the truth, I done probably already talked about it before. And if I ain't talked about it, you ain't hurting me by saying what you got to say, okay? It's not going to hurt me. But you better make sure when you say whatever you got to say about me, you better make sure I don't know nothing about you. And you better make sure that you don't want your business up out here. Because I was not messing with that female. I had no intentions on saying any of this stuff that I'm saying. I had no intentions on saying that she tried to kill her mama. I had no intentions on saying that she walked around her brother's butt naked. I had no intentions on saying that she have a baby for a married man. I have had no intentions of saying none of the stuff I'm saying, but because she said what she had to say about me, we might as well go and tell the truth. Because you not shamed and embarrassed of the truth. Because you telling the truth. You telling what you say is the truth on me, but you can't take that to the Lord in prayer. You can't take it. Nobody can come. No woman that's married to no man that I've ever known in my life can come and say, Father God, judge Vanessa for sleeping with my husband and taking nude photos of him with other women and trying to blackmail him. No woman on the face of this earth can go pray that prayer about me. Can't happen. Can't and won't and ain't gonna happen. But don't it make you mad when people lie on you? Don't it make you mad when people lie on you? Don't it piss you off when people lie on you? Why would you lie on somebody that know everything about you, that been knowing you since the day you was born? This tastes good. I never knew these drinks came in a can. These are the drinks I be getting from Walmart in the bottle. But I never knew they made them in a can. This is strawberry. I wanted the flavor I like the best is Fuji apple. They didn't have that. I'm through in the kitchen, y'all. I bought some hot chocolate. Got some hot chocolate and some popcorn the other day. I'm going to go in the bathroom because I'm cold. And I might sleep in the floor in the bathroom tonight. I need to find my heater, y'all, so I can take my heater in the van. I got some editing to do. Excuse me. I got some editing to do. Y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't already. Let me tell y'all something about me. I don't care if nobody listens to my stories. It don't matter to me. My story's gonna be my story. I'm gonna tell the truth. And shame the devil, no matter who listens. I soaked my hand earlier today. I'm going to tell my story no matter who listens. I don't do things for attention because I don't have to. Like, I'm just going to get it. I'm going to get the attention that God wants me to get by telling the truth. I don't need to do things for attention. That's not who I am. I am me, and I just be me. And people don't like that I'm free to be me. People don't like that I'm comfortable in my own skin. People don't like that I can walk around with my bald head. People don't like that I can wear some short shorts and show my butt because y'all looking at everything I'm doing and saying. So I want you to look at the crack of my eyes since you looking, okay? They don't like that I'm not fake, that I'm not phony, and I'm not pretending. Say whatever you want to say about me, at least I'm being me. But to y'all people that ran with the story that person said about me, y'all ran with that story. Woohoo, her sister said this about me. And that's why she did it, because she thought that, one, she could scare me and intimidate me. But baby, where's the proof to your story? I could debunk your story if I wanted to. I don't care. I'm going to say that you're not telling the truth. But I don't have to prove that you're lying, because I could just say that you're lying and God know you're lying. But you can't prove nothing that you're saying about me. You can't come up with the married man that said I blackmailed you, that said I blackmailed him. You can't come up with no video. Girl, I ain't never recorded no woman having sex with another man. What I look like? Do I look like I'm in the porn business? Girl, if I was in the porn business, you would know it, because I'd be saying it. If I would have did that, I would have talked about it. I would have told, especially after you called me out on YouTube, I'd have said, yep, I did it, so what? And if God, aren't you a minister? Aren't you a preacher? Don't you tell people God forgive them of their sins? Why are you bringing up somebody's sin if that's what they did? I have never had to ask God to forgive me for taking a video of a married man and trying to blackmail him. And I will not be going to hell for that. Because I did not do that. And then, but let y'all know that story don't even sound right. So, if I was recording another woman having sex with a married man, why would I have to have sex with him? Why would I have to sleep with the married man if I'm there to record? Girl, I have never been present for a threesome ever in my life. I had someone that wanted me to participate in a threesome before, but I didn't. I've never had sex with another woman before. Never set up and watched and recorded nobody having sex. I have never set never did that. Because God knows the truth. And if that person that said I did that didn't know that for herself, those words should have never came out of her mouth. But everything that I speak, I know for myself because I was there. I know she tried to kill her mama. Why don't you go over there and ask her? I'm going to see. Did you go back over there and ask her, did she try to kill her mama? Why didn't you go say, your sister said you tried to kill your mama? So y'all don't care nothing about her trying to kill her mama? Girl, y'all some evil, wicked people. Why don't y'all go ask her, did she try to kill her mama? I mean, don't you want to get to the bottom of this? Let me see. Oh, you didn't go ask her that. You didn't go ask her. Did she try to kill her mama? Did she try to have sex with one of her siblings? Did she walk around her brother and sisters naked? Oh, why you didn't go ask her, did she hit her brother in the head with an iron? A hot iron. Not just a iron. A hot iron. You ain't ask her that? Girl, you should want to find out whether or not I'm lying. Go ask her. Y'all ain't about y'all father's business. Y'all is not about y'all father's business. I feel sorry for y'all people. Only reason why y'all over here is because y'all messy and y'all nosy and y'all evil and y'all wicked. Y'all don't even like that girl. The only views she getting is because I gave her a shout out. That let you know what she doing ain't anointed. She can't even get 20, 30 views on nothing that she do. But yet her subscriber count is growing. Since she talked about me, it grew exponentially fast. Within a week, she was at 12,000 subscribers, and she wasn't even at 2,000 yet. That's because she's buying subscribers, in my opinion. Because somebody probably she asked whoever was in her chat running their mouth about me. She asked them. I seen the live stream that she had on me. She asked, because y'all came over here and ran y'all messy butts over here. Because I don't watch that woman. I didn't know nothing that she was saying about me. So y'all ran over here and ran your mouth and came and told me. So I went to go see it. I watched it for myself. I didn't watch all of it. Ooh, this dead skin need to come off. I didn't watch all of it. But see when the dead skin raise up like that, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. When the dead skin raise up like that, I don't want it to get snagged on nothing. Because I'm letting my thumb stay out. I don't want it to get snagged on nothing, so. I just cut it off. Just that little piece that was sticking up. A big piece came off last night. But y'all messy. And there's a place for messy people. Y'all really need to be worried about the Lord instead of trying to keep up mess between people. She said what she said. I'm saying what I said. And that's it. And that's all. Why go run back and forth? Is she going to find out what I said? Let her find out on her own. I could care less if she know what I said. I'm speaking my truth. I could care less. I'm not saying it for her to know. She already know what I'm saying. She done lived it. I'm telling my story. She told a story on me, and now I'm telling the truth on her. And it's a lot of truth, so many stories to tell. She probably didn't even know I knew half of the stuff that I know. She probably didn't even know. And she better leave me alone before, well, I ain't gonna say she better leave me alone, because I don't think she thinking about me now. She probably say, ooh, child, why did I say that? Why did I? Because, baby, I'm not the one that tried to blackmail nobody before. But I know people that you tried to blackmail before. I know them. And she know I know them. Ooh, child. Story time coming soon. Y'all, I'm about to take me a bath and get in this bathtub and just, I'm cold right now. I'm going to put on me a onesie tonight. And I ought to go in the room. Let me go to the room right now and get my onesie. And some underwear. I want to clean up my room, y'all. I got clothes thrown all on the bed, on the floor, from when I took all that stuff out the van. Or whatever, y'all. I'm going to end the live. Y'all leave a comment on the live stream after it's over with to let me know if you're here. And if you have any questions about anything that I said in this live stream, leave the comments on the live stream. Do not leave any comments telling me what I should and should not do. I'm going to block you. But if you have any questions about anything that I said, you can definitely go ahead and leave a comment. And if you want to go run and tell something, go ask the person that I'm talking about. If you think you know who I'm talking about, go ask them if they tried to kill their mama, if they pushed their sister down a flight of stairs, if they used to scratch their sister on the nose. Go ask them, did their sister husband see them butt naked? Go ask them, did they walk around their brothers butt naked? Go ask them, did they ever try to sleep with one of their siblings? Go ask some important questions. Otherwise, you're just running your mouth for no reason. You're not trying to get down to the truth. If I'm saying something, then why not go ask that person, is it the truth? And ask them specific questions. Don't just ask them if she said, no, go ask them, did you try to kill your mama? Do you have any children for a married man? I'm just saying, go ask. Inquiring minds want to know. If you see if she gonna answer you. Now, if I was her, I'd just block you. Because first of all, you coming to my channel telling me something that my sister's saying about me, that mean you messy, and that mean I don't want to entertain messiness. So every one of y'all that run over there, if she was truly a woman of God, she would block you. So go on, run your little butt over there and let's see if she block you. She not gonna block you. Because she's messy like you. If you came over here to my channel talking about one of my relatives, you're getting blocked. I don't even care if what you're saying is true. I might go, if you come over here and you say, she talking about you. Let me tell you, when she talked about me a year ago, and the person came to my channel and said, your sister over there talking about you, I read their comment and I blocked them. And then I went over there and looked to see what she said. You are going to get blocked. I don't even care if you're telling the truth. You're going to get blocked. Okay? Because I'm not entertaining no messy people. I can't stand messy people. So if you bringing a bone, you don't care nothing about me because you bringing mess to my front door. I've already been deceived by subscribers like that before. Act like they care about me and they come running and telling me what the other person was saying, and all along they was working with them other people. Girl, you come to my channel with some mess, you getting blocked. I don't even care if you telling the truth. So to all y'all people that's running over there to her channel, if she was really a woman of God and she was really not for no mess, she would block y'all. But she not gonna block y'all. She entertaining y'all. She talking to y'all behind the scenes. Don't think I don't know what's going on. I know. I know more than what you think I know. I'm going to talk to y'all later. To God be the glory. God is my only judge, and he's the difference between me and my enemies, and God will put my enemies under my feet. Anybody that's worried about me, anybody that talk about me, anybody that's bullying and harassing me, anybody that lie on me, you are under my feet anyway, because otherwise you wouldn't be worried about me if I was a nothing and a nobody. If I wasn't relevant, you wouldn't be worried about me. Nah, leave a comment on the live stream after it's over with if you can. If you can't, I know you're a troll. Okay, talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Bye. I'm about to go take a bath. I'm probably going to be live later because I might do a sleeping live. Raven on the sofa. And I might do a sleeping live, y'all. So I'll be back. Matter of fact, I could just take y'all in the living room and let y'all watch Raven. I don't want this live stream to be that long. I'll start another one. Bye.